Hi there. In this video, I will show you how to schedule shifts. So if you remember back in the creating an assignment request video, we covered adding shifts during the creation process. While it is not required, it does make it easier for the recruiters to confirm availability with providers. Now, there may be situations where we do not have the exact shift times when creating the assignment request, so we can always go back in and add shifts to the confirmation agreement. To do this, we'll click on Workflow, and then we'll click on Confirmations. We'll look through our CAs that are in the active status, and here's our CA in which we would like to add shifts. So we'll click on the confirmation link. And on the left, you'll see we have shifts, so we'll go ahead and click on that. And now we can see all these shifts that have been scheduled with this confirmation agreement. By default, the coverage dates are set with the current date. So if we want to go back further, we can click on Clear, or we could also just change the coverage dates. To get started creating our shifts, we'll click on the Create Shift button, and this opens the Create Shift window. Now we can follow the same process we did when we created shifts in the assignment request. So we find our facility, here's our confirmation agreement, select our specialty. We will only have one provider with this shift. We'll keep the type at regular. And then we'll go ahead and create a shift for just one day. So we'll say the shift starts on the 12th at 6 a.m. and ends on the 12th at 6 p.m. And we can see in the summary that it says it's 12 hours, so that's correct. We can add a description if necessary. And if this is the only shift we need to add, we can just click on Submit. If we want to keep adding more shifts, for convenience, there's the Submit and Create Another. So we'll click on Submit and Create Another. And now the shift we created has been added, but it leaves this window open for us to continue adding more shifts. So let's say we want to add one for the 13th. So we can do the same thing. Select the start date, end date. So now we're saying that we want to shift on the 13th from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for 12 hours. And we can do the same thing, submit and create another. If we have a repeating schedule, let's say a Monday through Friday schedule, we can simply select every weekday from the repeats. We'll put our start date on Monday the 15th. And we need to put the shift ending date on Monday the 15th. So that's one day. But then we change our schedule end. So this is where we can go to, let's say September 20th is a Friday. So now we're telling the system that we want to have a schedule Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. from July 15th until Friday, September 20th. We can confirm by looking at our summary. And then because this is a repeating schedule, we need to put a title. So now every shift will have this title, so it makes it easy for us to find. So we'll go ahead, we'll click Submit. Now when we look, we can see all of those schedules have been added to our provider scheduling. At any time, we can come back into this scheduling section and cancel any shifts by selecting the action and then hitting cancel. One thing to note, these scheduled shifts are now in the open status but have not yet been confirmed by the provider. The vendor will submit these dates of availability to the provider and they will confirm which dates the provider can fill. The scheduled shifts are not covered until the status shows confirmed. I hope this information has been helpful. If you have any questions, please contact our 24/7 live chat team or email support@locumsmart.net. Thank you and have a great day.